we are going to make hedgehog pinch pots. So you take your pre-prepped ball, hand those out to your kiddos. You wanna set it on the table and you're gonna poke like a belly button. Gently, you don't wanna go too far in. I did take off my jewelry. You're gonna poke and quack. Poke and quack.
Okay, so first confusion.
Okay, as you start going, your ball is gonna start to crack. It's totally fine. Take your finger, dip it in the water, and just smooth those cracks out. The clay is taking all the moisture from your hands. It dries out really easily. It's not a big deal. So we're just gonna keep pushing, pinching, quacking. Try to keep it on the table. Don't do this, right? Because then you're gonna get a real bowl shape. You can do that a little bit if you want to try to like make it a little bit wider. Like this one is a little bit wider. This one is a little bit more of the straight edges, very flat bottom. This is more round. Creative freedom here. Just keep going. If it starts to get too round, you can just gently tap it on the table. This as well, you can flip it over. Gently tap on the table. We're gonna recommend that maybe be there with the kiddos because I can see them going. So just keep pinching. Gonna get in there and push out to the side to widen. You don't need to worry about every little crack as it appears. Make sure you're not getting the edges too thin. If that starts to happen again, you can just tap it down. You can take some water. Like I've seen them get very thin up here. You can just kind of push and mold it back down, help the kiddos. What's really important is that it doesn't get too thin here at the base, because if it gets too thin, it could fold in on itself. So we want to keep that from happening. Okay, so I have a pretty good pinch pot here. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. Diameter wise, you don't want to go too much thinner than the depth, their pinky, like a kid, not my pinky, but a kid's pinky. Or if they're tiny, maybe their thumb. So we'll get that all smoothed out. Okay, so now we make the face. Okay, make sure we're dipping our finger, smoothing that out. Okay, so you'll see in our samples, we have two different face types. This one has a very prominent nose. This is probably gonna be really tricky for the kindergartners to do. So we're recommending more of this style, where you just kind of pull the nose out a little bit. See that? And then when we go to fire these with the glaze on, we can make it look more hedgehoggy. So I'm just gonna start to pinch that nose forward. A little too much water. Just pinch, pinch, pinch. Just, I'm not like grabbing it, I'm gliding my fingers. If you're feeling inspired, you can kind of pinch up a little ear, but not much, because again, we want to be really careful of those edges. So just a hint of an ear. Smooth out those cracks. Okay. Now you're not going to worry too much about these cracks because we're just going to texture, make little hedgehogs. So I have a cute little hedgehog here. I'm gonna kind of decide where his eyes are, and that's gonna help inform me where I'm gonna put his quills. Is that what they're called? Okay, so I'm gonna use the blunt end of our tool. Now with the tools, again, make sure that these aren't just left laying around. We're going to let the kids use them, and then we're going to collect them. Yeah, you know why. So just gently help them put an eye in. You do not want to take this all the way through. There we go, you have a little face. I'm gonna take our fork, and again, gently, sometimes I've even shown them on my hand because you can barely even see it. Like it's a tickle, right? It's not a jab. You're not jabbing the hedgehog, you're tickling the hedgehog. And then we're just gonna give them some texture, just kind of like little crosses. And then the face, you're gonna leave the face alone, because they don't have quills on their noses. And yeah, even put it, like for the kids, maybe put it down on the... And as you're teaching this class, do the instruction on the document camera in your classroom. The teacher will help you get set up and turn that on. Okay, so we just want to leave them kind of prickly. Adds to their personality. And there you go. Okay, so as each child is done, you're gonna have them raise their hand, and then you're gonna come around and collect it. You're gonna have paper towels. You're gonna have them write their name on here. We're gonna place the finished piece on the paper towel, and then you're gonna go out and set this on the table in the hallway outside the classroom. After you're all done, after the class is over, you're gonna have the docents write the child's name on the bottom of the project. At that same time, if there's any edges that need to be kind of maybe finessed down, you can kind of zhuzh up the project. Definitely do not want to change any sort of artistic integrity about it. It should look like a child's piece and have their personality, but if there's little burrs or other little things that you can just kind of clean up, wipe down, make sure their piece is gonna fire well. So that's it. That is our hedgehog. We're gonna write our name, the child's name and the year, if you remember. You can use either this wooden stylus or one of the cutting tools, whatever you'd prefer. Do not let the child write their own name. They will push through and all the way to the other side. So you just want to write their name. I don't know if that can be seen very well. There we go. And then if you remember, it's always fun to put the year. There you go. And that is a hedgehog. Okay, so storing these, we have boxes from Costco. Or get some boxes from Costco. Yep, the produce boxes are the best. They stack really well because they lock together. And then just set those wherever you have space. If you're not sure, up, the higher the better, so that little fingers don't come and poke them as they dry. Your teacher can help you with the locations as well.